taking it away. Mishinal. This has gone from Lob City to Lockdown City.
Definitely Lockdown City with those three perimeter teams. And he's doing it right. He's building it right. He's established the right kind of culture. He's got the right kind of coach.
Swanigan,
and he's got the right player.
You have to swallow kind of hard because until that trade was made, a lot of people saying, you know what, Clippers might be the class of the West. Kevin Guy. Guy stops on a dime, fades, fires, and hits.
I went to school at Indiana, and I also coached the Pacers, so I lived in Indiana for a while. And I have never been in the state
by the Knicks, but then traded on draft night. Robinson pulls the trigger and knocks.
I mean, he moves well without the basketball. He sets his man up, and what a dunk. who can play off the ball and move without the ball and draw fouls away from the basket.
Michino.
Led the league in assists in the fourth quarter. I remember them playing together, and if they've ever seen the Bad Boys with you and Dumars play or some others play, they know that can be a serious tough rest column. Zeke, has the West ever been, because I never like saying never, but I just need to learn game right now. Has the West
that really could win it? And I guess I would go back to your era, Chris, when it was your
three off the heel. Mika battling for the rebound, ends up with it. Reloaded, triple try is down.
That can be a sleeper. You know, they got good talent, they got young talent, they improved last year, and I think this is the season that they can come back and have a good year.
O'Shea Brissett hits the three. Of course, new head coach in Luke Walton, and you talk about a guy.
But yet, you know, the Clippers stayed involved, and they really went all in on the draft picks. We've never seen this many draft picks.
Brissett hits the long two. O'Shea Brissett.
You know, back to George and Leonard. You have to give the owner, Steve Ballmer, a lot of credit, because what he took over.
And Frank is going to take on a little bit of that. So, you know, this is something, Isaiah, I know that you've seen is when Gabriel misses the three, Pinheiro banks in the follow.
And, you know, this is a league where, you know, it's a league where you have to acquire talent and evaluate talent. Knows how to evaluate talent. And once you get the talent, then you have a chance to win.
Derek Walton hitting the three, and Gabriel NBA for a while, trying to carve out a role and a home for himself with the Sacramento Kings. Beautiful roll to the rim by Thompson.
Played as good as basketball offensively wise as guys can play in this league. He needs a running mate, and it just seemed like
crazy enough that it just might work, because you have two players now that I think that are desperate to win.
Everybody that we can play, but I do think a bit of a change. I just don't think you can have to walk it up. Look, when you walk it up, raise players to try to put alongside James. Well, they got that. I don't think Oklahoma City's looking for that. I think Oklahoma City. I may have to ask both of you, excuse me, to sacrifice for each other and do things more. And I think you have to have a conversation. And it is about this team. And I doubt if they do that, it will be very interesting to watch two unbelievably dynamic players play on the same team. Hey, look, it's either going to be really fun to watch. Find out what it's going to be.
Kevin, thank you so much for the time and the insight. A big day of news here in the NBA, and we appreciate your insight. Last, I think, is going to be vital for them. Final minute here at Cox Pavilion in the first half. Guy puts it on the deck, off glass and in. Strong move. Speed dribble and nearly a finish.
Salary. I mean, and that's the thing that's going to be difficult for Chris right now in this situation.
Vincent Goodwill, Howard Beck also. Kings have led by as many as 12. And we'll be playing with the Agua Caliente Clippers. Fadeaway gun that goes for
right in.
Christian's pass is a bad one. Turns it over. Acrobatic move, yes, and the foul try off the back heel, and the rebound to Gates. step through and a finish.
Professional players, but you got to find a coach that really loves your game and also a system and a style that you can fit in. And a coach that's going to look at you with loving eyes and say, you know, I like him.
3. He said he's just trying to play his game to the next level. The difference, he said, is everybody's good. And the conference he played in college, everybody was good.
They're going to be good on both sides of the basketball, you know, for long stretches of time. But the one thing that you can always win.
Hollis Thompson, the rebound, knocked away. Clippers, odd man rush. Coffee, Euro step and a finish.
Because, you know, the angle that he came at, you know, and the Euro got him.
Doyle off the high glass. Coffee has had a big third quarter. Humphreys will crank up a triple, try and put it in. Isaac Humphreys.
Way back into the infield. I do have a good arm, I gotta say.
Was it a one hopper?
No.
Rebound Hollis Thompson. Pinheiro on the move for the Kings. Great defense, and Humphreys, nice handles, going behind the back. Coffee attacks and finishes. 62-60, Clippers the lead. 4 seconds remaining, they turn it over. Here's Guy for 3, puts it in with 9-10. Kevin Gelly with the screen. Gates, a rainmaker triple. We had a Woj bomb about 3 hours ago. Russell Westbrook to the Houston Rockets.
By the name of Kevin Durant. But when they left Durant dominate in this league, and when you got 2 guys on your team that's capable of dominating, it's only going to make you better.
Guy takes it.
Should make you better.
Both guys can put up triple doubles, and of course Westbrook averaging triple doubles.
They have the potential to be dynamic together, and you know, game changers. And if they can get the chemistry right.
Robinson, and there's Guy with a steal. Michino back. Guy to the rim, blocked by Briss. Rebound for Sacramento. Guy down the lane, off the glass and in. Kyle Guy. And Indiana Pacer. Three by former Philadelphia 76er. Thompson, foot on the line, long 2 for
Milton Doyle for the Kings earlier in the game. And I look at these last 4 minutes, this is his time.
Gates again.
I don't want to say anything until he talks to Chris Paul himself to figure out the truth before he comments, but perfect illustration.
Defensive work by the Kings. Hollis Thompson, speed dribble, attacking the cup, and they're going to call goaltending.
An offensive rebound on the shot.
Coffee with a team high 17 points. On the deck, off the glass and in. Coffee embracing the big moment, putting the Clippers up 3. No timeouts remaining for Sacramento. Doyle driving, missing, and the rebound to Coffee. Coffee with the big make and the big defensive rebound, and the Clippers will take the win, 83-80. It was AMIR Coffee in the third quarter, Isaiah, who helped the Clippers get control of the scoreboard, and then the key plays down here at the end.
I mean, we talked about his shooting touch, now his ability to get to the basket, playing in offensive sequences and defensive sequences.